Hi, it's Pavel from Funkart English. In this video I will show you a game called a square. I often use it in my lessons, and there are a few things that I like about this game. The first thing, students love playing it. It's so easy to engage your students with it. The second thing, you can use it to practice any vocabulary or grammar structure you want to. The third thing, you can use it with students at any age, young learners, teenagers and adults. And the last thing, you only need two things, a board and a piece of chalk. And one more thing, I must say that I'm really glad that you are watching this video. There are so many more exciting videos on YouTube. You could be watching now a girl singing in a talent show, or a guy falling off a bike, or a funny video with a cat or a dog.
Oops. 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 1, 2, 1, 2.
But no, you are looking for new ideas for your ESL lesson. I really respect that. Okay, so now let's get down to work. Now I will explain step by step how to play this game. So first, you have to divide your class into 2 or maximum 3 teams. I don't recommend 4 teams. It is supposed to be a fast-paced game, so no more than 3 teams. Good. So as you can see, I divided my class into 2 groups. Now you have to draw a grid, and it should be at least a 10 by 10 grid. Good. So let's suppose you want to practice irregular verbs with your students before a test. So students can have the list of irregular verbs in front of them all the time while playing the game. And it's always the teacher who starts the game. So you come to the board and you write a verb, for example, break. Good. Now one student from the first group comes to the board and writes another verb from the list. For example, take. And what is important, in this game you can write in any direction you want to. So you can go right, you can go left, you can go up, you can go down. It depends on the situation on the board. Okay, so this student, he wrote the verb take. In this way he gets 2 points for his team. And why 2 points? Because we count the letters that are already on the board, not the letters that we write. That's why 2 points. Okay, and now it's the second group. So one student from the second group comes to the board and writes another verb, for example, eat. And in this way he gets 1 point for his group. Why? I will repeat that. Because we count the letters that are already on the board, not new letters that we write. Okay, so these are the basic rules of this game. And now I will give you 3 tips. The first tip is about what you can do to practice some grammar structures while playing this game. For example, you want to practice affirmative sentences in past simple tense. So you introduce one more rule. If students want to get points, they have to not only write the verb, but also say a sentence in past simple with this verb. For instance, it was the teacher who started the game and he wrote the word break. So he says a sentence. I broke a leg a few years ago. Then a student from group A, he wrote the verb take, so he can say a sentence, I took my lunch to school yesterday. Then it was one student from group number 2 and he wrote the verb eat, so he can say a sentence, I ate 2 sandwiches for breakfast today. We can make this game even more challenging. So, for example, students have to say one affirmative sentence and one negative sentence to get the points. So, for example, the teacher, he can say a sentence, I broke a leg a few years ago, but I fortunately didn't break my arm. A student from group 1, he can say a sentence, I took my lunch to school yesterday, but I didn't take my pencil case. And one student from group number 2, he can say a sentence, I ate 2 sandwiches for breakfast, but I didn't eat any cornflakes. But remember, you can practice not only past simple and irregular verbs with this game, but you can practice any grammar structure and any vocabulary you want to. Okay, next tip is about what you can do to make your students speak only English while playing this game. It's very simple. You just have to introduce one more rule, only English spoken here. When students consult with each other about which word to write on the board, they have to speak only English. If I hear them using their first language, they lose a point. And it really works. Okay, and the last tip. Set the time limit to make this game more exciting. This is supposed to be a fast-paced game, so I always set the time limit. It's usually 45 seconds. That's enough to write the word and say a sentence, but students have to be really fast. If they don't write anything within 45 seconds, they lose their turn. To measure the time, you can use your wristwatch or a traditional stopwatch. But if you have a computer in your classroom, I recommend using an online stopwatch. I will leave a link to one online stopwatch which I think is really great because the numbers on their screen are huge, so even students sitting in the back of the classroom can easily see it. So basically that's it. I hope you will try this game during your lesson and you can write in comments how it went. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a like and subscribe my channel because more videos like that are coming. Yes, and one more thing, if you like teaching English with cartoons and videos, visit my blog, Fun Card English, because it may be useful for you. I will leave the link in the description. So, thanks for watching and see you next time!